For tuning in. This is Children for Christ. If this is your first time, my name is Essie. So grateful to have you here. It has been a blessed week, and thank God for another week that we are entering in. Today's message is very simple and is living a lifestyle of thanksgiving. As parents, as adults, as individuals, we should learn to live that lifestyle of thanking one another, thanking our family members, thanking people, teaching our children to grow up, to be thankful. It is so much fulfilling when you are able to say thank you to others. It just empowers you. And oftentimes it's not the easiest thing to do, because most of the time, or sometimes, there are certain situations that we go through which gives us no reason to say thank you. In fact, sometimes it takes the strength out of you. Some situations are so complicated and difficult that it takes the energy and the strength and the excitement out of you to say thank you for simple things in life. But remember that situations, when they present themselves, can only serve one of two purposes in our lives. Number one, it can only strengthen you to move you to the next level in your life. Or if you allow it, the second one will be, it will break you down and take you right back to where you started from, or a step back. And yes, no matter how complicated the situation is, it's a choice that we have. How we respond to that situation, how we react, determines that expected end. See, 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says that in everything give thanks to the Lord, for it is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. It says in everything. It didn't say when it's good or when it's bad. It just says in everything. And I have personally grown to believe why it says in everything. Because when situations present themselves, it's an opportunity for you to make a difference to yourself and others. And situations, when they present themselves, when you make the right choice to make a difference, your mindset changes to be a problem solver. And remember, any successful business, any wealthy person, anyone doing well, is as a result of them providing a solution to a problem. So if that situation, if we don't recognize problems around us, then that means that we cannot also become what? Problem solvers. Because when a client comes to you, they are paying for the solution. The product is just as a result of you solving the problem. So to get a good product, it starts with the problem, and then a solution, and then the product. So you see, we should change the way we see problems. See it through the eyes of Christ. Ask yourself, how can this problem serve me? And it's not easy. Someone will say that, but the situation I'm going through is the marital one. Another will say, but it's my child who is so disobedient. Another will say, my child has gone off the rail. They are just not listening. They are just not doing well in school. It's my finances. I just cannot see any way out of it. But when you're faced with situations, there are three things that you can do. First, recognize the situation. I'm not saying accept it. Recognize it. The second thing is ask yourself, how can this serve me? It doesn't matter how bad the situation is. And the third one is, once you've done all this analysis, thank God for that opportunity to solve a problem. And that is when we go back to our God and ask for wisdom. James 1:5 says that if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of the Lord or God, who gives abundantly without reproach. So when I'm going through a situation, I just say, God, you know what? Give me wisdom. How do I come out of this? How do I solve this situation? How can this situation serve me? I was listening to Monica Lewinsky, the lady that had an affair with the President Clinton, and she was sharing her story. How many years? Over 10 years ago. When she had an affair, she wanted to commit suicide because it became public. She was not going through her problem privately. Everybody knew about it, and it became a stigma. She wanted to take her life. But a few years down the line, now that she's come out of it, she's now a public speaker advocating for people who are being abused by social media or the media in general. That yes, she recognized that she made a mistake, but should she pay for that mistake with her life? And that is the question she's asking people and the media, so that they can have mercy on people when they make mistakes. And I'm sure she's being paid for it, or at least she's being fulfilled. Thank God she didn't take her life. And she testifies that what she's doing is saving lives. So what is your situation? How is it serving you? Today, ask God for wisdom. Be thankful for the opportunity that problem has presented you. And be a problem solver. Thank God in everything. And I can share personal situations, but that is not the reason for this. It will be in other videos, where situations that I had no hope out of it has now saved me, made me stronger, made me overcome fear in life and see the situations with a different mindset and a different eye. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you like it, make a comment. Follow the YouTube channel. Like it, give a thumbs up. Go to the Instagram page, the Facebook page, Children for Christ. See you next week. Thank you.